Hey, what's up, Sports to the Bone family? Welcome back to another video. Hope everybody's doing okay. So it is as you were. West Indies and England play out to a draw on the final day in the first test match being played at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium, with Nkrumah Bonner being named as the man of the match. Both captains actually met mid-pitch and shook hands. There was about 5 deliveries remaining. Yeah, Joe Root and his team actually pushed it right down. You know, they wanted to make sure that if there was any chance to bowl out West Indies, they wouldn't have missed the opportunity. But anyhow, because of the resilience of Jason Holder and Nkrumah Bonner, West Indies, walk away with a draw match and the points are shared. Now, the unbroken partnership between Nkrumah Bonner and Jason Holder was run about 80 runs. And one could say that really helped us to make sure that we weren't bowled out, because England started off really good as it relates to getting our the wickets up front. We lost the captain and we lost Shamar Brooks, Blackwood, Campbell and those guys pretty early. So it was really good to see Jason Holder and Nkrumah Bonner coming together like they did in the first innings, and basically took the sting out of the English bowling attack. They battled very well, batted a whole lot of deliveries, my viewers and subscribers, especially the man of the match, Nkrumah Bonner. He was superb out there. He was solid as a rock. I won't go as far as to compare to anybody that we would have seen before, but one thing I would say, man, very solid and clean out there. You understand? He as I said, I think he ended up batting the most deliveries in the game. Nkrumah Bonner, that is 355, I think, in the first innings, and 138 in the second innings. So Nkrumah Bonner showing us that here what it can be done. It can be done. And I think I heard them saying on commentary in the first innings, that is the first time since 2017 that a West Indian batsman would have batted so many deliveries, and that would have been in 2017 at Headingley when Shai Hope had those twin centuries. We haven't had anybody batting that long since, so it's very good to see Nkrumah Bonner coming in and really settling down. We heap a lot of praise on him, but I must say Jason Holder, Roach, Veerasamar Permaul, Da Silva, those guys did extremely well at the back end with the bat also. They batted time. We're talking about in the first innings, that is, they really wagged the tail and make sure that we weren't bowled out, and we're able to fashion out a very good, a good lead in the first innings. So yeah, my viewers and subscribers, the game, the rain that we had in the latter part of the fourth day, that would have been yesterday, basically made sure that this game would end in a draw. It was leaning to that side before, but the rain just made sure that that is what happened. So very good. So my viewers and subscribers, I won't even waste any time to talk about John Campbell and Blackwood, the way in which they got out in the second innings. I'm not going to waste any time, because it doesn't make any sense. It's the same thing over and over. So me coming and talking about how Blackwood and John Campbell got out, I don't even going to waste my breath and do that. I will probably use that energy to praise people like Roach and Seals and Joseph and the other guys that really did what they were supposed to do. I don't know what is wrong with those two guys. I can't tell you. I don't know. Now, as it relates to the bowling, Roach, he had 4 wickets in the game. I think it would have been 2 wickets apiece in each innings, if I'm not mistaken. Seals, he had 4, right? Joseph, he had 5. So he did his thing. And Jason Holder finished off with 3. The spinner, Veerasamar Permaul, he wasn't able to pick up anything. He also went at a probably a little bit higher than what we would have wanted. So we are hoping that if they continue with him in the second test match, he will be able to, keep the score down and, keep his economy rate down and make sure that at least get 1 or 2 wickets to help out. But my viewers, I can't really complain. I can't really complain, because the guys, they tried. I know that we are prone to collapse. So if I see the collapse in one innings, I am not too surprised. The good thing is that we didn't collapse in both innings, right? The first innings wasn't too bad. Well, the first innings was actually brilliant. Let me not hold back. The first innings batting, where batting is concerned for us, was actually good. When it comes on to the second innings now, you know, we basically lost it at the top there, as I said, with Captain and Campbell and Blackwood and Brooks, you know, not really doing much. So those guys will definitely want to chip in the next game. You know, it was good to see the team getting over 350 though. That is something that we don't often see. The team getting over 350 in an innings. You know, usually we struggle to get 248, 250, but the fact that we have somebody batting time now, not only Craig Brathwaite, simply means that you know, we pose a little bit more threat. It would be nice to see every now and again the runs being scored faster, but it's better to stay out there and bat time than get bowled out. That is definitely what I'm thinking. It's better to bat time than to stay out, than to go there and just get bowled out. So not too bad. 67 for 4. I think we were at one point in time in the second inning. So as I said, Holder and Bonner, they really came out and did extremely well as it relates to settling down and making sure that England did not have their way. One could say that England is a little, you know, they were a little bit unfortunate. You know, they lost Mark Wood. Some of that would have probably brought a little bit of difference to the game with his pace and getting the ball to reverse swing. But as they say, you can't control injuries when it happens, right? Well, you can, when the injury happens, you can make sure that you keep yourself in a way to get back as soon as possible. But if you're going to get injured, you can't really do anything about it, you know. So the pitch though, the pitch was good for batting. Didn't really offer a lot to the bowlers. So it should be more interesting in Barbados. I am thinking that Barbados pitch will offer a little bit more for the bowlers, especially a little bit more bounce. So that is something that we're definitely going to be looking at. But it was a good watch though. It was good to see 4 centuries in one test match. I think it was about 4. I remember Bairstow got one, Bonner got one, Crawley and Root. So 4 centuries in one game. I don't know if that is a testament of the batting prowess of the guys or the fact that the pitch wasn't really affecting them. So you notice that batsmen really had to make a lot of bad choices to get out. You know, there were the odd good, you know, 1 and 2 good deliveries that bowlers bowled to really pick up wickets. But as it relates to the batsmen, once you got in on this pitch, I figured that, you know, it was a pitcher you could make it count, and as a result, you know, we saw 4 centuries there. So Bonner, as I said, guys, getting man of the match for his 123 and 38. So he's definitely going to be looking to carry on. Ian Bishop highlighted in the interview with him that, you know, he would have started, he would have made his debut for West Indies in 2011, I think it was, in a T20 game. So how is it that he's batting like this? You know, and he was basically saying that it is a choice. You know, this is situation awareness. Just letting them know that, you know, what the team asks, that is the job that he wants to do. Funny enough, when Craig Brathwaite was being interviewed, you know, Brathwaite, what's his name? The interviewer, Ian Bishop, said to Brathwaite that, you know, Bonner batted a lot of deliveries, basically reminded him of Brathwaite. Brathwaite said, well, he's probably a bit better than me where that is concerned, you know. But the part that he went on to talk about that I found really interesting is when he said that Bonner, you know, when he was going out to bat, said, Skip, the plan is 300 deliveries today. You know, so that was a plan to try and bat 300 balls. So it was good. It was good, my viewers and subscribers. It was really good to witness that sort of batting from the middle order batsman. As I said, we haven't really had a rock in the middle order since the Tiger would have left. So, you know, it's good to see somebody stepping up and wanting to play that role. So, you know, these days you see a lot of people wanting to play T20 cricket, wanting to play ODI, basically shying away from tests. So it's good to see Nkrumah Bonner doing so much work. And as I said, my viewers and subscribers definitely going to be looking forward to the test match in Barbados. I think that might bring a little bit more evenness, if you want to put it that way. Something for the batsmen, something for the bowlers, and that will probably give the team with the edge an opportunity to really stand tall. But yeah, that's basically how the game went, my viewers and subscribers. So just to quickly remind you guys of the score, England 311 and 349 for 6 declared. West Indies 375 and 147 for 4. So that is basically how it went. And as I said, my viewers and subscribers, there are a couple of guys that didn't really pull their weight in this test match that will want to lift themselves up for the second test. So West Indies, our players walking away with the two things that were on offer. Bonner getting the man of the match and Joshua De Silva getting the MasterCard play, I think MasterCard play of the game or something like that it is called, for the catch that he took. So yeah, that is basically my little rundown of how the game went. You know, just basically tying up everything and a little bow for you guys. So hopefully we can get a little live in before the second game, so we can get a chance to talk about the little fine details of the game. But yeah, that's basically it, my viewers and subscribers. Go and leave this one right here for now. Zane, big up on yourself, my peeps.